Morning, Cadre. Happy Monday. Are you allowed to say Happy Monday? Today, I'm celebrating the return of my Saponificio Varesino brush. That's the last time I tried to say that. It'll be SV for the rest of the shave. It's over a year old, but I don't use it all that often. Kind of bummed when the knot just broke out. The epoxy or whatever just cracked. And I was very lazy about getting it fixed, but used some waterproof epoxy back in business. So we will be doing an SV shave today using Opuntia. So I just got done soaking my brush. I had some water in my soap. I'll empty out my lather bowl. Usually there's enough residual there I can put some on my face. Not today though. So load up. Yeah, so Monday morning, my wife is out of town, so gonna be quite the busy schedule this week actually. She comes back Wednesday, but then her and I are out of town starting Thursday. Anyway, just a lot of running around and some extra duties. And all right, let's get this lather going. And so this is nice. I've mentioned before, but this is the reason that I bought this lather bowl, because this brush was a little bit larger than those that I was used to using, and it would slop lather all out of my Captain's Choice bowl. I guess early on in my slopping it out of this one anyway. Earlier in my shaving career, so there's probably techniques that I could have used to make it work a little bit better in that bowl, but anyway, this is a good solution. Love the smell of this soap. Every time I think I should do one of those top 5 scents or whatever videos, you know, there's always new soap coming out, new ones you're trying, so I don't know that I could narrow it down to 5, or the 5 keep changing. Guarantee this is always in that list though. Used to be the SV 70th anniversary. You can't see, I'm looking over there. That's where my SV 70th soap is, up on the wall. And I was thinking about, so I just wanted to, got this brush back, just wanted a stellar shave. I was thinking about using the Feather SS. I really want to make sure I'm keeping up my straight techniques, but the end results of those are, you know, hit and miss for me. So it's fine. This isn't the biggest brush. This is what, 28 I think millimeters, but look at that. It covers, you know, because I've got this facial hair. You splay it out. That's the entire width of what I shaved. So, you know, it's a different deal for those of you that get the full shaves, but it's funny when I see people with huge brushes. It's like, that wouldn't even fit on my face. Anyway, I just maybe term it a luxurious shave. So I just wanted to guarantee a nice BBS outcome. And not worry about irritation, just have performance. So, you have seen it before, you will see it again. The Asylum RX, the Doctor. As always, Feather Pro Guard blade in there. probably fifth or sixth shave. I do want to try just the Feather Pro without the guard, now that I've got a lot of experience with this. See what kind of shave that results in. I don't know if you noticed, I changed one little thing already in the way I shave. It has to do with what I'm going to do for my New Year's resolution. Right here. Normally, to stretch the skin on my cheeks, I'll open my mouth really wide and stretch it out. That's one of the things. Every now and again I'll watch one of my own videos back if I'm showing somebody, or somebody will make a comment about something and I'll want to see what they're talking about. But I noticed, you know, we'll probably all make faces we don't think about, especially if we don't record ourselves shaving. So that's something that who knows how long I've been doing, that stretching my mouth open. But I realize when you're on camera, especially with I got a little side light here to fill in some shadows. Oftentimes the viewers are getting a beautiful view right into my mouth, which doesn't bother me watching it back, but I'm just thinking might not be so pleasant for everybody else. It doesn't own my mouth. So, don't really believe in New Year's resolutions per se, because I get the whole, it's a new year, let's pick something to change, all this stuff, but you know, people do that all throughout the year. Say, I'm going to change this, I'm going to stop doing that. Really no need to wait for a certain day or time. So I've already started, so I guess it's not a New Year's resolution, it's just what is it, February 3rd resolution, December 3rd resolution. I think stretching the cheek out that way feels like it's more effective, but I bet I can get just the same shave, puffing it out just a little bit. So we'll see. It was very weird. You know, it's just you know, this is part of my routine that I don't think I have to consciously think to not do it. So it felt weird just then with the first pass shaving and not puffing the cheek out. But I do it for you. Yeah, this is good stuff. It's funny, just like all their other scents, how would you describe this one other than Italian cologne, a little bit spicy, but I don't know. I mean, that certainly doesn't wrap it up, but these are scents that you'd certainly pay big dollars for as a EDP or something. Something else I was thinking of that I'll have to show in another video, because I need to grab some clips, but I said this is a 5th or 6th shave. I actually decided which razor to use after I had the camera in the mount and everything to do the video. But normally I would know exactly how many shaves are on it, because our track all my shaves through a diary app, actually. on my phone. And I thought sometime I'd show that to folks, because you can tag each entry with tags that you make up. So one of the tags I have is which razor I use. I pick the tag for that razor, and then you can sort your entries by the tags. So if I wanted to look to see what shade was on this, I would just hit the button for Asylum RX. It would show all the posts. I'd look at the last one where I recorded you know, what blade I used and how many shaves was on it. So I just think it's interesting. I'll show that sometime. People are into different things in this hobby. And maybe the longer you're with it, kind of the more chill you're with things. Like I used to have to analyze my shave before. You see I'm rinsing off now. I didn't even feel how it was before, and part of that's becoming a little bit more confident, I guess, and part of it's just like, well, if I missed a little something, that's okay. It didn't used to be okay. Anyway, this year I'm tracking every shave pretty closely. I started last year, but not until partway through after I switched over to traditional shaving. So I missed some shaves, but number of shaves, what type of shave, so I know how many. Uh-oh, look at that. Cracked when I was drying it. That's alright, this thing's been around for like a year and a half. I'll finally switch to the backup. Anyway, track a bit of information about my shaves. One specific reason for that was one of my goals this year was to hit 365 shaves. I don't think we'll do it. I do need to check my numbers later today versus the day of the year it is. But I'm pretty close on. I've missed some, but I've had some days with 2 shaves. So I do think, last I checked, I actually think I'm ahead one. Which means December 30th will be shave 365. But we shall see what holiday time brings. There's lemon, only lemon. And this is probably the only year that I'll do that. Wasn't bad. I got some irritation here. This is after I say it's guaranteed me a awesome shave. I did get an awesome shave with super smooth BBS now, so once it dries down, it'll be luxurious. Usually not the irritation there. C'est la vie. So we've got the Nivea 2-in-1. I'll put on in just a second. Let that alum dry down a bit, and then we'll finish up with the Opuntia aftershave, which I'll do off camera after I clean up a bit and hit my teeth. Alright, so I've got a few more comments on the experience of hitting 365 shaves, but I will save those for the 365th shave video. So anyway, that's it. Glad to have this guy back. It's got some nice weight. It's a beautiful brush. It's nice and dense. It's a little bit bigger than I like, but not too big. It's still usable. So certainly enjoyable brush. Hope you all had a productive and/or relaxing weekend, and I'll see you on the forums.